2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the first.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call. Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
A birdie putt awaits. Ouch, that hurts. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
The Spaniard, Jon Rahm, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. Time to tee off at the second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
From around 220 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That was a beauty. Putting for an eagle.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yes, they've made it. And after a quick glimpse at the scoreboard, they're in second, behind Jon Rahm. This hole is a par 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. This one has eyes for the hole. And there it is. He's currently sitting in second. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind, well, is straight into their face.
That might be one club too many. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. Well, that's a nice line. Steady on. Putting for a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Yep, that shot safely on the green. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, how about that one? Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
That's tidy. Second shot here on the 6th. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. A long par 4 this hole.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
From around 140 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Go on, get in the hole. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, what a stroke. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's a good-looking shot there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Just 3 strokes back. Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt is of 9 feet.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in 2nd place, behind John Rahm.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Oh, that was pure. This shot here from about 240 yards. Just a couple back from our leader. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
It was going to take a mighty wallop to get there, but in a good position.
This one's for birdie.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
And it's John Rahm in the lead. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
That was wonderfully done. 11 feet left to the hole. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
And this one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Setting up now on a par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Super shot that. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
That one should find the surface. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Good stroke. And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch, Rich.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
And after a quick glimpse at the scoreboard, they're in second behind John Rahm. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Great shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. He's currently in the second position. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And with it, that concludes his event.